I am so glad that you all are here with me on today, and I would just love an opportunity to talk to my fearless, extraordinary women. I want you to know that home is where your heart is, that you have such a presence about you that when people meet you, they're like, this is home. That's how it is to be in the presence of a woman that has been swept off her feet by God, that has been truly delivered into the hands of the Almighty, that has been washed in the blood of Jesus. And that's who you are. And I want you to know, baby, that you are a gift to many people. And a lot of times, just depending on what you may have experienced in your life, you don't feel like you're that gift. You may feel shameful sometimes, not worthy, disrespected, ignored, abandoned. We experience just a variety of different energies in our experience. And where God is taking women in this season is to a place that they have never been before. I mean, God has literally personalized an experience for you that's just for you, to give you the opportunity and Him the space to elevate you beyond your wildest dreams. I mean, this elevation that God has you in, it really has you kind of locked in to a flow of heaven, the frequency of God, to receive all the healing that you sincerely do deserve. And I talked about healing on yesterday, but God is going to use you in this season to do a lot of things. It's different. I can tell you that every year people have like their New Year's resolutions, things that they want to do and things that they want to accomplish, and that's cute. But I want you to know that it's real personal this year. He is removing just heavy weights off of women this year. And I know sometimes we experience people that misuse us, abuse us, and they're on about their business. Some of us, we loop in the same type of relationships with men that are not emotionally available, not financially secure, and may be quite narcissistic. And then some of us, we tend to really loop in men that may be married and having problems with their wives. And whenever they have a problem with their wives, they want to come run to you for emotional support. And where God is taking you this year, He's taking you to a place that all of those strings have to be cut and have to be removed out of your life so that you can be free to receive everything that you deserve. You are so deserving of God's absolute best for you. And you never, no matter what you're going through, have to settle for anything when God has created you to experience His absolute best. Do we have ups? Do we have downs? Yes, we do. Do we experience heartbreak, betrayal, and abandonment? Sometimes we do. Do we have traumas in our lives that we have not quite healed from yet, that we're still working through? Yes, we do. But in the midst of all of that, I want you to remember you. Don't ever forget how special, how valuable, and how rare you are. It doesn't matter what every other woman is doing. What matters is the time that you spend in the presence of God and in the presence of yourself to be everything that God has called you to be. Because I want you to know that people love you based on the way that you love yourself. I want to say it one more time, that people love you based on the way that you love yourself. When you really have some healthy self-love for yourself, when you have healthy boundaries with people, when you set the tone for your life, when you have a full life that's full of passion and purpose, when you have this thing about you that regardless to who comes out of your life or who enters into your life, your set point is just at ease. You're not stressed about anything that has to do with the man, because you are connected to the man that can make everything great for you. See, it's something about a woman that gets everything that she needs from God. That woman cannot be moved. That woman cannot be played with. That woman cannot be just used when you really know who you are in God. You may have challenges. You may have setbacks. You may have hardships. But when a woman has gone through the trouble of really rewiring her brain to the frequency of heaven, that no matter what comes or goes, you can be set in a stillness to know that God is always there for you. God is doing great things for you. And the way that you love yourself, that's what you will experience in other people. When you fall madly in love with the way that you are, when you have patience with yourself, when you speak life into yourself, when you thank God for creating you the way that He did, when you take the time to really develop you from the inside out, when you find something that you're really passionate about and you pour into that, that pulls in like spirits, like energy, to really be a part of what you're doing. And when you have the eyes of God looking through you, you'll be able to identify a fake person, a user, an abuser, a narcissist. Because I tell you the truth, just being in this world and experiencing a variety of those different things, experiencing people myself that were users, experiencing people that were narcissistic, experiencing people that had all the titles and privileges and played with you, that was the wrong thing to do. Because I want you to know that God does not play when it comes to His daughters. He's very protective, just like a good father would be over his daughters. And when a person wrongs you or misuse you or abuse you or try to play you or try to alienate you or try to treat you like you're weird, they are really going to wrestle with something that they can't see that would take them down if they don't ask for forgiveness and clean their life up and be right. So it's very important for us as women to understand the privilege that we have to stand in the whole residue of God. It's a privilege that we have. We have to understand that we are a gift of life in this experience. We have to know our worth. We have to fall madly in love with who we are as women of God. We can't give up on our walk with God. We can't give up on ourselves, no matter how difficult it may be sometimes. We have to embody patience and grace, and we have to extend that to ourselves first. Because I want you to know today that when you fall in love with you, and you value you, and you respect yourself, that goes out here, and the people have no choice but to love you the exact same. I love you guys, and I still be believing in all of you beautiful women. Peace. Have a good day.